Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
Blessed sabbatical,
My love.
and we give thanks to this moment. We're thankful unto the Lord for all his wonderful benefits toward us. Man say, what can you render unto the Lord for all his benefits toward us, but to take the cup of salvation, call upon his holy name, mighty God.
Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari.
Feel good to have service again. You know? I don't know how a man can be joyful when he not spend the time to praise God. Yeah, the blessing of God give you, you know. You consider one tree, one fruit tree where there's so much fruit and so much different fruit they have and so much tree. They are feed you every day. And like the priest said earlier, you know, the sunshine, the water, all of these things. We have to give thanks in life. You know? Man say I and I should aspire to minister unto life. Because life is the greatest gift that man Jah give unto all. Well, Emmanuel,
Selassie, Jah,
We
Rastafari.
give thanks to all the settings of this foundation. We give thanks to this platform, this priesthood. It is an honor to stand before the royal congregation, you know, to declare the truth and rights that that man has called us from the world and has taught us, you know. For the man said, righteousness shall exalt a nation, and sin bring reproach unto all. So, to the black man, anywhere you go in the earth, he become the underclass, even on the continent, you know. The man say righteousness are going to rise back to African people, the African nation, you know. So the man set a platform, a churchical order, wherein I and I could have come and make ourselves whole again. But the man said we were created in righteousness. Follow them I tell you about born in sin and shaped in iniquity. A film world that the man saying create I and I in Zion in a great holiness, you know, and them take we out of Zion and beat out the God out of we and walk we out and enslave we and brainwash we mind and tell about God up in the sky and say we are children of slaves. But we give thanks to the great teacher who come back and teach us, first in the personality of Marcus Messiah Garvey, to point us to our homeland and say we are not Jamaican and we are not American and we are not Bahamian. We are Ethiopian, African, royal children, you know, coming from a great and lustrous past, you know. And the man say him shall restore Ethiopia to her ancient glory, you know. And I bring down the evil world that I rule over us. Emmanuel,
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
the man said the first thing he might teach I and I is to love back yourself. Because through brutality they have taught us to hate ourselves. And so you find black man and kill black man like blood all along in Jamaica, you know. But the truth you say, them religion fail. For when you check Jamaica, them say Jamaica have the most church per square mile of any place else in the earth. And yet more wickedness going on in Jamaica and more brutality going on in Jamaica. And not a white man against a black man, but black man against black man. Eh? So Christianity has failed. If it is a solution, it has failed. And as Fidel Castro said, if America is an example of the heaven that Christian going to, you don't want a part of it. I don't want a part of that either. For his spirit justice, I see, for my come here, you know. But we give thanks that we have a heavenly home to return to. We have a way of life that will bring us back. Where the man say, equal rights and justice stand for one and all. And Babylon, Satan kingdom must pass.
Jah, Jah, Rastafari.
Give thanks to the mighty works of our honorable king, who did set up the OAU to bring back Africa to one union, you know. After the prophet point us to the king point us to a homeland for all I and I. And even I hear Professor John Henry Clark say, we must stop calling ourselves black people. Because every other people identify by the land where them come from. China have Chinese, Italian have Italians, Europe have Europeans, and they call we black. Like we just a color. Man say I are Ethiopian man, royal sons and daughters, you know. From the Kushite Empire. We stand before there was a Europe, before there was any other, you know. So we give thanks to be known as Ethiopian royal sons and daughters. And the king did come down in Jamaica in 1966 and say, the people in Ethiopia and the people in Jamaica are blood brothers and sisters. And there are vast amount of land that awaits us, you know. So the man said, we're upon a repatriation move. That is what Rastafari is about. Some of the man them carry this in our religion thing. But I and I are revolutionary African people decide say we don't want to stay down in Jamaica, we don't want no heritage of Jamaica and Caribbean and the second class citizens in America. We want our divine land, you know, that belongs to us. But the man say, if the Europeans make a cry for Europe for the Europeans, the Chinese make a cry for China for the Chinese, then I and I make a cry for Africa for the Africans, those are two man us abroad. Most time.
Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari.
The man say when him come down in 1966, the man did come for I and I. But when him see the estate where I and I in him say, we need a cleansing, you know? So him rise up the high priest and say, cleanse them for us and send them home. Holy Emmanuel I, Selassie,
Jah, Rastafari.
So I give thanks to the Honorable King Emmanuel Charles Edward, you know, the third part of our repatriation Trinity, you know, for the Trinity is about our repatriation. The three men agreed one thing, or many things, but mainly that black people, Ethiopian people, is to be returned home. For we were brought away from our home, taken from our homeland. Nobody never asked for permission. By force, you see it? To want to go home, we want to build our nation. Because we have built the whole of the West to them. You see it? If you realize in them history, them have a saying, them say black man never do nothing. I hear a video the other day with a preacher. I say, so shame I am as a black man. Say black man never do nothing yet. Never build nothing yet. And me I say, boy, them really brainwash him. Eh? The very White House where them have designed by a black man. Everything in this land a black man build it. Because we are the architects of the whole universe. Holy Emmanuel I,
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
So we go build our own, for ourselves. You see it? A world that is equal unto all people. Far from the first kingdom, which is God's kingdom, which is the Ethiopian kingdom, until now, white man ruling, appear injustice anywhere you go in the land, appear brutality, them exercise. As a matter of fact, the most skillful thing that they do is to kill people. If you're looking at any, this is history and prophecy, this is not something where you make up. The amount of money where them spend for arms and mass destruction, the whole world of people could have lived away and don't
Sealer.
See? So you have to see whose children they are, different than God's children. For God's children aspire after doing good, after righteousness, after justice. They aspire to rule and conquer over people. So like the priest said earlier, there was a host that God kicked out of Zion. A whole heap of them. And we can know them by them action, by what they do, what they aspire after. Them talk of peace, but the man say you can't have no peace without justice. And them afraid of justice. You see? Them don't even want to admit say what them do to African people is the worst that anyone has ever done to any other human being in the planet. You see? If them own that, they never have to go own reparations, which is repairing the damage.
True.
It a go cost out of them pocket. Them no want to lose their money. Eh?
See that.
But them have to go do it, you know.
My lord, eventually.
For the tidal wave and the fire we are burn and the storm we are mash them up. The amount of money we them are spend for repair, better than spend the money on free house. I'm glad to give them a break.
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
So the man say I and I are just backlocks and weapons. Come to fight against injustice. Come to fight against brutality. You know? Come to fight for your right. You see? And the man say, if you have an axe and you chop wood every day with it, it take time to get dull, you know? So you have to sharpen it up.
True.
And so the man prepare a way for us to sharpen ourselves, you know? A spiritual sharpening, you know? So the man say, one iron sharpeneth iron. Fire, king of fire. So we give thanks to the unity of praises. That straighten I and I, near and far, you know? And straighten the man in a prison and in the madhouse where I feel all kind of oppression and you know unjustly because them lock up one man for a little bag of herb and the next man I drive with a pound of weed for him car and them just name it medical marijuana. But the little man with film bag them call it recreation, so they lock him up for that. What kind of injustice and wickedness that, you know? So the man say and I come to speak the truth or to set the people free. But the man say know the truth and the truth shall set you free. Holy Emmanuel,
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
So like flash lightning and thunder, earthquake and thunderstorm, you know? Enemies necessary to bring down this evil world, you know? To restore and I to glory, you know? For no peace down on the earth until I and I get I and I justice, say the Lord.
Jehovah, Jah, Rastafari.
Black man God,
Jah Rastafari, Selah,
King
Selassie, Jah, Rastafari.
Give thanks to the Royal International Priest that came this morning period of service. 4 priests upon the golden altar, you know. Revelation says 7 golden candlesticks upon the altar. How them symbolize it, you know, things say them sitting where you see the Jewish them have with candle hole and them thing there. You know, but that can't minister to life. So the man say 7 golden candlestick in flesh, the clearance of truth and right, has to give back all evil principalities and power, you know. And rise up the gods and goddess of the earth, you know. True. But the man said, the Ethiopian son and daughter are the first god and goddess on the face of the earth. See? And through them take you out of your place and out of yourself, take away your language and your training and your culture, you know. It's like your last. So the man said, one did stand to bring all I and I to the remembrance, you know. That's why every time you speak the truth, your man say, I true that. If I don't know it already, say the Lord. Jehovah!
Rastafari.
We give thanks to the royal musician. Now you have Bingy Jumson, Daniel Ban, you know, little David playing skillfully upon the drum, you know. But the man say him shall take the young and innocent, you know, and chastise the wise and prudent. You see? But when you see the little young angel and play skillfully upon him arm, you know, make white man run up and down and feel comfortably nice, you know. And make the righteous man feel joyful. From my head, I hear the music to feel joyful. Remember up on the hill, the white man come say, my newspaper man, and tell him to go in at the tabernacle. And then go inside there, and from the first bass drum, boom, him start holding belly. Never believe him back outside. Yeah, for him can't take the righteous man vibration. The righteous vibration don't go straight the righteous man, you know. The wicked heart man, him feel pain.